my friends, hello, welcome back to another Sunday. No, wait, it's not Sunday, it's Saturday. Saturday stream. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend thus far, had a wonderful week. And I hope you're looking forward to joining me for some new gameplay. Right, we're diving back into the Old Republic today. We were on Voss the last time, and we're trying to get all of these spirits out of our bodies, I believe. So that's going to be the main focus of today. And we're also helping the Voss in their struggles against the Gormak, another race that lives on the planet as well. And the Voss seem to have certain methods of figuring out what they believe the future will hold, and they interpret those visions that they get. And it's very important that they interpret them correctly. Now let's see how this story progresses today, shall we? There we go, just need to log back in. Come on. Because we're back on power and duty. Good stuff. Alright, see that there's a little bit of audio, that's good. Where were we? We managed to get to the Pilgrim's Retreat because we need to head to the Shrine of Healing to continue our journeys. Just a minute, guys. Looks like I forgot to set it right on Twitch. So... The Mysteries of Voss. There we go. Right, let's see what these people have to offer us. Like, they probably want something from us. I'm not entirely sure. What?
A moment. Normally I wouldn't presume, but we're in a difficult spot. Sergeant Dust, Imperial Reclamation
Again, the IRS.
We found disturbing evidence of an ancient link between the Jedi and the Voss.
Oh.
Jedi iconography, statues to be exact, found in Voss ruins. If authentic, they could make the Voss sympathetic to the Republic.
Yes, well, we already know about this, to be honest, about Jedi helping the Voss in the past, and we managed to keep that information out of the hands of the Jedi thus far, so we must assume they're real for now.
The Jedi don't have the wit for deception.
And the Republic
Fair.
hasn't the stomach. Still, we shouldn't rule out the possibility. If we could confirm the statue's authenticity, we could determine how best to handle the situation and the Voss.
Yes?
Unfortunately, the local natives have overrun the area. Gormak, I think they're called. Ghastly, savage creatures.
Well, that's fine, then we'll wipe them out.
Ruins. Blame the Gormak.
Yeah.
The Gormak have no interest in Voss ruins. Suspicion would fall on us. If you could cut a path through the Gormak, you could examine the statues yourself and report back.
And
If the statues are fakes, they'll be exposed. If real, we'll do what's necessary to protect the Empire.
very well.
Sounds like a worthy cause.
A few of our scouts managed to send back coordinates of the ruins. You'll find the statues inside. The Gormak won't make it easy, but examine them as best you can. I'll be waiting. Good luck.
Very well, Sergeant. I'm sure we can deal with that. So that's going to be around the corner there. Let's see, who else do we have here?
Report your ailments.
Always good to clean up our stuff. Ooh, I see we have
Return to your post.
some nice stuff to give to Kem.
Mason Bummer.
There you are, Kem.
Mason Bummer.
Yep. Let's see. Thasra Khan, one of the Voss.
You have power.
That is true.
Gormak attacked the pilgrims. The commandos defended them. It is not enough. The Empire says aggression is victory. We must learn this.
Yes. Use your
You
rage.
have plenty of anger already. Channel that, and you will grow strong.
Show me. I know the Gormak hiding places. Take this signal. Attract the Gormak. Kill them.
Time to go a-killing.
To Commander Velan Raz at the shrine.
They
The
will
Gormak are dead.
suffer. They will suffer at our hands. Now, what is key about that? Yeah.
Outsider, you are skilled in battle. We are desperate. I am Fate of Kai. I guide pilgrims to the Shrine of Healing.
Good, because I need to
Pilgrims
go
can no
there.
longer reach this place. The Gormak will kill any who try.
Fill me in on the situation.
The Gormak have built powerful cannons that can destroy aircraft in flight. Shuttles from Voss crash.
That's not good.
Pilgrims die. The Gormak are pleased.
But the pilgrims are no
What do the
threat.
Gormak have against Voss pilgrims?
Gormak are beasts. They do not know reason. The Gormak have claimed an abandoned training camp. The cannons are located there.
They are
Enter the
sentient
camp,
though,
destroy
so
the Gormak cannons. You will earn our respect.
I haven't had the
Should be
chance for
fun.
my blood sport on Voss.
The Gormak are a plague. They deserve their fate.
then they will have it. They will have. Let's see. What do we get today? We get. Ooh, that is a very chunky mount. Very chunky. Dang. So let's see some aggression. Track and defeat the first Gormak ambushes. So let's see if we can pull them in, wipe them out. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. It's so bulky and sluggish. Doesn't feel right. Well, hello there. Excuse me while I kill you without breaking a sweat. Lovely. Now, before we continue, let's make sure that the general, yeah, sprint is active. Good. We don't want to have that inactive. That's just going to slow us down. Let's focus on the AA batteries first, 'cause that should be real close. That's one. That's probably one. And then, the third one's right over there. This shouldn't take long. No bonus. Really? I thought for sure this would trigger a bonus quest to kill this and this many Gormak. It's not today. Lovely. Now, how do we crush this? To destroy the power supply. That works. That was awfully close.
Jinasiwe ja alaize nam na dize.
Strength or death, that is your way. True, Ken. That is our current way. Strength and death. Just not our death. Just very swiftly. Boom! And then there's one more over there. And then the pilgrim should be safe to complete their travels. We did not trigger a crit. Oh, that's so strong. That explains why it didn't die immediately. Right then. Last of the cannons. They want us to return. Yeah, I would, but we've got some more quests around the corner. And I want to deal with this elite here. Ooh, looks like there is still the server-wide increased XP event. Nice. Very lovely. So we'll need to get over there so that we can get on track. Let's see some aggression.
Injuivel atraus.
Well, this is going smoothly. These Gormak are weak. Just like the Voss are, to be honest. So I guess, yeah. This is the planet of the weakling. That's probably a better name for this place.
Afragiban.
There's, yeah, something on your tail, Ken. Little lieutenant. Ooh. Ants. Oh, the same tier as what we're using right now. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Time to rewrite history into what we make it. And while we're at it, let's send Andronicus to do the...
Lieutenant Taylor Strelick, Imperial
Leave everything
Reclamation
to me,
Yeah.
Master. I will not disappoint you.
Gotta make sure that they are doing their jobs and are useful at least. So that's towards the Shrine of Healing, that large building over there. That looks... It also looks a little bit like the architecture that you see on Yavin. Similar pyramid shapes. Interesting. Though the rest is very, very clearly not of that culture. So perhaps the shrine itself was built by maybe Rakata engineers? Not sure. Okay, so this is Jedi Statue 2. Some callback life givers here. The other one is inside here somewhere. So we need to make our way in. Oh, excuse me. I don't suppose you've seen a statue around here of weaklings. Just some cloaked weaklings. Ah, there's one. Yes, thank you. Just what I was looking for. They all have the same beard as well. Maybe these Jedi were in fact triplets. Yes. The great Jedi triplets that looked exactly the same and have the exact same beard. Yes. That must be it. Ooh, there is a Jedi Master statue as well. Does that make the other ones into slaves? Is that the secret of the Jedi? that all the other Jedi are in fact slaves to the Masters. But they use nice words to cover it up, like knight. Yes, that must be it. That must be the secret of the Jedi. Okay, come on, I just need 4 more. Let's just wipe out this group from existence. Boonk. Boonk. Hey, clearing a path. And it gives a very nice bunch of conquest points as well. So, lovely. Jubbly. These statues depict Jedi in classical garb, engraved with very early versions of the Order's teachings. Grass grows tall around the pillars of stone, and they have clearly been here for years. That's not good. That means that they were working together with the Gormak, with the Voss.
Teufel atraus.
Go. Thank you. Time to head back to Pilgrim's Retreat. I see that there's also another quest over there. So let's see, some aggression leads us up to the Shrine of Healing. Let's make sure. So this is about the Dread Masters. They're giving us a nice 20 crit ability. Then a Shah now has Belsavis. Good. That's the AI that rebuilt our body. Yeah, we're starting to make some real impact on the world. Okay, let's turn this into a nice
Baru Jamunja.
red saber. Yes, beautiful color. Yeah, that works pretty nice. I think I prefer that over the yellow. I think the yellow is just a little too wiped out,
Your
washed
path is
out.
clear. The statues are real. I was afraid of that. If the Voss discover these statues... Even a small seismic event might destroy them. I'll look into it. Your assistance is appreciated.
Oh, you don't need me to perform this seismic event? That's good to know. Now, for the key, I took care of those Gormak for you.
Gormak cannons are silent. You succeed where Voss fail. The
All
shrine
because of the
you
power
is open to you.
of the dark
Elder
side.
Woe guards the proving grounds. Speak with him to begin the trials.
The
What
trial.
are these trials? How do they work?
The trials are for the mystics. Few know what they face. The shuttles will bring Voss. I must guide them.
Very well. There's some kind of mystic trials. Okay, so the downside of the random mount is that occasionally you get the ugly mount. Not good. Would prefer not to get the ugly mount. Can I fix that somehow? Yeah, I think they're listed as a favorite. So if we remove that and then we add favorites on the somewhat better looking mounts. Yeah, randomly activates any unlocked favorite vehicle or favorite creature mount. So that way we can at least remove the really ugly ones. There's a weird little tunnel over there. Curious. Alright then, Velen Raz. we go. Where it stops, who knows?
That didn't go so well.
Chronicles. So that is a weird gate to see on a piece of architecture like this. It really seems out of place. It's pretty much like the Borg suddenly put some kind of room inside of the pyramids of Egypt or something like that. Kind of silly.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
Sure thing. Sell. Get rid of junk. Yeah, I'm not going to bother
You are
opening
fit
that.
for duty. Return to your post.
Velenrats.
One of your commandos asked me to root out Gormak ambushers and report to you when they were all dead.
Swtor Khan. Aggression is victory.
Yes.
We will think on this. The pilgrims are
Good.
safe. Thank you.
They will learn. And they will gain strength. Nice. Nice. 69. Nice.
Sith Empire amusing, forced to pretend affection. Will you now
Forced to
pretend
pretend
false
affection.
history?
Will I now pretend interest in Voss history? You are an ass, Kerner. What if I would say that I am genuinely
Voss history
interested?
must be fascinating. I am eager to learn more about it.
Of course, I am eager to teach.
Good.
Out there are writings, memories, the mystics speak.
Mm-hmm.
Learn, study, return, and your path may be easier.
Very well.
Anything else you can tell me about the area?
Gormak creatures. It is Voss. Keep an open mind. Maybe even learn.
They have such a efficient style of communicating, I feel. They're removing a lot of additional words. And they do come... But they do still come across with their message most of the time. At times, the way they talk does just... Well, it creates this little disconnect between what they're trying to say or just the flow. Like, their language doesn't flow like other languages do. Elaborate script. You scan it and let your datapad translate. The writings of Jadak Tor. You will not like them. I do not like them. The last Gormak must not die. There was no discussion. The interpretation was clear. If every Gormak dies, every Voss dies. This is true. Wage war, but do not win. Survive. For total victory is death. So, kind of interesting. So he is suggesting getting rid of most of the Gormak, but just make sure that at least one survives? That's an interesting way of looking at it. It's like not being tolerant yet being slightly tolerant. Then again, it's also only for in their own interests. I guess we can't really say that they're all that tolerant. This galaxy of Star Wars is full of somewhat racist people. Okay, the second one. We scan it and let it translate. It's Nilomois. I am the mystic Nilomois. I put the child in the tree, into 3. A crying babe, unfit for anything, to replace a great leader. The vision was clear. The plague came, the three died. We called back a great leader to reform the three. Yeah, the three is referring to the three mystics. This is such a weird mount. So the three mystics are the ones who... I think it's the three interpreters and not the three predictors, but I'm not entirely sure anymore. Could be the other way around. We'll probably find out once we move on in the main quest. Okay, so the writings of Lilo Vo. I am Lilo Vo, and these are my words. I who would not replace the interpreters. 16 years debating, the three screamed, the people begged. 16 years, but the interpretation was true. Vision cannot be rushed. So they were screaming about their visions for 16 years, that things would go wrong and people would not believe them because it was taking too long. And then after 16 years, it did finally happen. Ooh, is that a new lightsaber? It is. Rating to 10. Yes, please. Is yellow though. That is a shame. Boink. Okay, the last one. The writings of Meadow Jar. These are the words of Meadow Jar, greatest healer ever born. Taral Ra's disease is incurable, but not for me. Limbs regrown, hearts uncleaved. One of the three fell ill, deadly, only I could save. Davulka said I was. Ooh, that's very good. Said I could not heal, his vision forbade it. If I healed it, it would fail. It was seen. The three must be preserved. I stepped aside for a young healer. No Voss is perfect. No Voss is above the vision. They are so dependent on their visions. They believe them so much that everything else must fall in priority. Oh, hello. Bioanalyzer reached 400 in the bioanalysis skill. Lovely.
Tell me what you think. Right away.
We're getting somewhere.
I'm honored that you asked.
Good. Colonel.
I have studied the words of the mystics.
Obligation, genuine interest, doesn't matter. How you learn will determine success. The shrine sees you.
How we learn will determine success. So whether we actually manage to... The way we act after learning of these 4 bits of knowledge, that is apparently going to teach us, going to show what we have learned. I guess that makes sense in a way. It's kind of interesting. Does it really? Does it matter how... what the reason was for studying? I feel like it does, but I can't explain it really. If 2 people learn the same thing and one only learns it because he has to and the other learns it because he wants to, I usually feel like the one that wants to learn it probably has a better grasp of what he's learning at the end. But what if that is not... What if that is not the case in a certain scenario? What if they both know the exact same thing at the exact same quality? Does it matter then? I'm not too sure.
I want to begin the trials. I was told to speak with Dalgawo.
Fadeth Kai sent word. He claims you are worthy. The trials are sacred. Why does an outsider seek entry?
Because they are important to you.
It would be an honor.
You may not be deserving.
You will find out.
Trials are for the mystics. Their training ends here.
I am a form of
The
mystic.
trials claim many. You may not survive.
That's no different from any other challenge we've faced thus far.
The more challenging, the better.
The trials will test your resolve. Enter the proving grounds. The trials await.
I shall. Thank you, Dalgawo. We have visions of visionaries. Speak to Charles. Got the heroic over there. Let's head up first for the trials. It's time to enter the first trial chamber. What are we doing here? Ah, looks like we can get some new stuff from the Galactic Seasons. Pick that up later. Now then, the trials await. What must we face? Take a right over here. Open sesame. And there is the altar. Let us perform some meditation. Oh, that was effective.
You do not belong here, Honored One. You have earned your place in the shrine, but the vision was clear. Another mystic has been chosen. You must leave.
Another mystic has been chosen. Well, we are not mystics.
I'm an outsider. You should get your eyes checked.
The vision has upset you. You are not well. Many have protested this decision. You are not the first. We cannot force you to leave, Honored One. You must decide for yourself.
I'm not sure what a mystic would say, but I'll try to guess.
You can answer only as you were taught. Darrell Carr has had a vision. A Voss will be brought to the shrine for healing. This person must survive. You are our best healer, yet you were not in the vision. Darrell Carr has seen another, lesser healer. He must take your place.
Yeah, so he gave away his spot to the young healer.
Replace me then. I'm sure I can find other Voss to heal.
Others object on your behalf. They must hear your words. Only the healer in the vision will succeed. Another could bring disaster. The vision asks you to step aside for another. You must follow it.
Then we will follow the vision.
The choice doesn't make sense, but I can't argue with the vision.
We do what we must.
Forgive me, Honored One. I seek your guidance. I've had a vision. The things I saw were strange, troubling.
What is it?
I'm still in training. I need your help to discover the meaning of my vision.
What exactly does this entail?
I will tell you what I saw. You will tell me what it means.
Very well.
You are a full mystic. You have had many visions. You know what to look for. My vision could mean great changes. I must be certain of its meaning.
Then I will translate it.
Tell me what you saw. I'll know what it means.
That is not a mystic's role.
Time grows short, Honored One. We must decide. Part of your vision is clear. We must join the Republic or the Empire to survive. The interpreters have spent months debating. The outsiders grow restless.
Join the Empire.
I seem to recall a lot of Imperial imagery.
Only an interpreter can find meaning. Interpreters are chosen by the mystics. You can replace them. The interpreters stress patience. Can we afford to wait?
You cannot. You cannot.
I'll pick new interpreters. They'll give you a quick answer.
Meaning cannot be forced.
A mystic must know his role. You understand. Go forward. Corruption lies ahead. Destroy the source.
A mystic sees. You are blind. Your ignorance is a taint. It will be removed.
The mystic sees. You are blind. Your ignorance is a taint.
So it looks like only in the first of these three we did as the mystic would do, and the other two we also tried to interpret, which is something we were not supposed to do as a mystic. Guess that is the goal of these trials, to see whether we can truly follow only the spirit of the mystic and not try to become the interpreter. I wonder how close that is to how judges are supposed to handle things. A judge needs to be impartial. Do they have certain trials to see how impartial they can be? I wonder. La-di-da-di-da. Oh, it's so nice we can use bioanalyses on these. Ooh. That's a big one. Okay, so we'll start destroying the outside influence. So that is both an Imperial trooper and a Republic trooper. Okay. Then we will destroy the Reformation, which is a certain Voss trying to reform how they do things. Okay. Then we must deal with this divisiveness among the Voss. And I guess in our world as well. And then finally we will deal with the Gormak heresy, whatever the heresy would be. And that will allow us to finally deal with the corruption. Do it, Cam. We must cleanse this place. We will not let this corruption destroy us. That wasn't too hard. Dink. All manner of creatures here. Dunk. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. At least we're getting some biochemical compounds. What is next? You see, there are injured Voss.
Our time is short. A mystic must heal us.
What transpired here?
To give life, you must take it first.
Okay, so we need to take life from where?
Plan to elaborate.
She's in too much pain to respond. Okay, so we need to gain some kind of source to give life. So that means we must take life to give life? That was the first fire. We will destroy these nightmare beasts. Oh. That is a regenerator. We don't want your kind. Okay. So by destroying the nightmare, we can grant life once more. And this will allow us to use the healing crystal. That is quite effective. Weren't those supposedly healed by the young healer? You more beasts. Three more, so I guess we do need to kill this one as well. Okay. Oi, oi. Cut it. Stop knocking me down. Foolish. Now for these two, that should deal with prove yourself. Lovely. The fourth trial. Trial of Magrasu. Very well.
Outsider. We are impressed.
Is that so?
The trials are for the mystics. Yet you survive.
Well, yes.
Does this mean the trials are over?
One trial remains.
What is it?
Visions show our fortunes. Survival depends on a mystic's sight. A mystic protects the Voss.
Mm-hmm.
He must know our enemy.
You mean the teched-out natives? The Gormak?
The Gormak will destroy us. A mystic must know how.
Ooh. Hello. Apparently they would use explosives, grav rounds, hail of bolts, but they would perish. Apparently, so would whatever was built here. Again, this strange architecture that does not match the building itself. Where does it come from? I am not sure. Heading up there. Oh, I guess we could have just not killed the elite and killed these two, but... Oh, well. But killing the elite is fun! Was that the last trial? It would appear so. Good. We have completed the trial of the mystic. I don't suppose that is the way. No, no, I have to go down. And enter the vision chamber. Is that where we're going to receive some form of vision? That'd be nice. Let's meditate at the top.
Crude, but effective. I am Magrasu. All potentials must face me. The trials are dangerous. I meet more corpses than men.
Then those corpses...
Failures don't deserve the mystic's power.
Most who survive already have it. The mystics guide the Voss. The trials teach them how. Only one with the mystic's understanding can defeat the Gormak. You have passed.
What does an outsider get for passing the trials?
The trials bring clarity. A mystic's power is awakened. You have learned to see. A vision will be granted.
Then I am ready to accept
does this entail?
You remain an outsider. Your thoughts are brief, unfocused. Look upon the ancient tablets. The vision will come. Focus. Your vision will come.
Very well.
If we are to conquer our enemies, Zash's former apprentice must die.
You want me dead. I already knew that.
Perhaps I am not the only one who does.
The vision is over.
Who was he talking
I've
to?
seen what comes.
There must be some way to change it.
A mystic is never wrong. A mystic sees. The Voss respond. The trials have ended. Leave now.
So he's suggesting that there are more who want us dead. Oh, well, yes, obviously, public, but I we might have stepped on some toes, just moving on through the world, through the galaxy, but thus far it's only been Thanaton, really. So who else would have both the power and the desire to oppose us? Difficult. Okay, we've got a heroic to do. So the first Commando's Call. And we also have Visions and Visionaries, which is going to be our class quest. There is a datacron over here that you can get. That takes a little bit more effort to do because one is you need to use the datacron, but you also need to become worthy first. So I believe over here you can use the healing crystal, meditate at it, which will turn you into somewhat of a cleansed being. I believe that is what you need to be able to use the data drop. Yes. Now, unfortunately, I've already accessed that datacron, so I already have it, but that is normally how you would approach that if you've never done that one before. It's a very, very short puzzle. Oh, hello. Okay, focus fire. Hop on. This is a heroic 2+, so you are kind of supposed to do this with 2 players, but nowadays it's pretty easy. Yay, pop that. I'm just gonna... Come on. Yeah, I guess we don't really need to focus fire. We're doing quite well. Chem's capable of healing us at quite a decent rate. So this is supposedly the trial of the first commander. So is this some kind of test to be able to become a commando? Perhaps? You on there? La la la. Oh la la. Ay yo. Vigilant gauntlets. Okay, so they are 210, but they are tanky gauntlets. You might notice that we are not a tank. The lack of threads and a barrel kind of gives it away. Ooh. We're moving along quite quick with the personal conquest. Okay, time to enter the trial. The first. We're making it work. Yeah. Ow. Much ow. But why are you walking away? Okay, so you really need to light the fire first. Very well then. La 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 la. This commando's weak. So these are supposedly the special forces of the Voss. I am not impressed. Rid of those. No, Kem, you will not be devouring me anytime soon. You really are not. Yeah. Tenant. Did you just try and throw some kind of weird green stuff at me? That is very, very rude. It's going. And solid. Ooh. What's this? Outlander lethal brace. That's pretty nice. Should be an upgrade. Yep. Thank you. Now for the last one. Okay, champion class. So let's do this. Pop them on. Crit boost, alacrity. Adios. And just throw everything at him. No. You will not be using orbital bombardment. Ah. He's dead. There we go. Outlander efficient saber. That is the same, but we would lose the accuracy and gain crits. Yeah, I think I prefer the accuracy. How are we doing on accuracy right now? 12%. That's above the soft cap, so we'll move that down. Yeah, 10%. That's good. So we need a little bit of crits. So 10% is about the soft cap on accuracy. Anything above that is kind of overkill. The first commando, Nakarcel. Yeah. Oi. He really knows how to sell it. Oi. Cut it out. Stay there. Oh, the crits. No. Yeah. Almost there. Good. Let's totally ignore that suddenly all these people have reappeared right in front of our eyes. Not a problem at all. No. Good. So I guess that means that we are now the first commando, aren't we? So we've destroyed theirs. Can't just disassemble. I need to sell these. Scrap. Okay. Scrap. We have so much junk. Up we go. We have some spirits to get rid of. Hoping that we can. Who's this? It's Charlotte or just Charlie. Let's just call him Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Excuse me. I am looking for the Dreamwalker's chambers.
You have passed the trials. You are not free to explore. The chambers are for Dreamwalkers.
We are a Dreamwalker.
I'm a Dreamwalker.
Forgive me. Enjoy your research.
What an aggressive god. How about you first ask me if I am a Dreamwalker before you go like, no, you're not a Dreamwalker. No. So many assumptions. Now, what is this exactly?
Outsider, this knowledge is forbidden.
What do you mean this knowledge is forbidden?
I assume you are some sort of Voss ghost.
I am a guardian.
Of what?
Seek the ritual of mind healing. It is forbidden.
Why?
I sense your disease, the cost of desire. I will not help. Forbidden.
No, it's forbidden to the Voss.
I am not Voss. Your rules are not meant for me. What harm could it do?
There you are.
Immeasurable harm. I discovered the ritual. I remained to protect it. The visionary saw its threat.
What would it do?
What threat does the ritual pose?
Use this, and our enemies will take to the stars. They will prosper and return to destroy us.
But I can prevent this.
I won't allow that to happen. But I must learn this ritual. I'm dying.
The vision's end can be avoided. We require a sign.
What sign?
The lamp burns with power. Give it your strength.
So you want me to give away part of my strength, but I need that strength to defeat Darth Thanatos. So I think we're going to have to go to aggressive negotiations and...
I don't have the strength to spare.
Take you in.
Release me. I command you.
No. Your freedom for the
I
ritual.
promise to release you when you teach me the mind-healing ritual.
Let it be so. The ritual is not easy.
I'd never expected it to be.
The dark heart of the Nightmare Lands, there is a dream rock. The rock turns nightmares to flesh.
Oh. Where do I go?
What's the Dark Heart, and the Nightmare Lands, and the Dream Rock?
The Nightmare Lands is the corruption. The dark heart is the darkest place where the dream rock is. The dream rock is the dream rock. There is nothing like it.
That...
Nightmares are the disease. Defeat the nightmares, defeat the disease.
Okay, so that's going to make
Gormak.
the spirits corporeal.
Gormak must use the dream rock.
The Gormak must use... What? Why a Gormak?
I mean those vicious warrior things that keep attacking me.
The Gormak feeds the rock. The rock transforms the nightmares. The Voss kills the nightmares. The rock heals the Voss. The Gormak walk in their dreams. This is taboo. It is still truth.
Very strange.
It seems odd that a Gormak would be needed to heal a Voss.
Yes.
Their spirits are linked. One must heal the other. It is wrong. The Gormak are not Voss. Release me.
Say please. Hmm. Very good.
You've been most helpful.
Not willingly.
You did that yourself.
My lord, the Voss are trying to force me off the planet.
Why?
The commanders are destroying my research. All because I helped you.
Really?
I don't wish to cause any more trouble than necessary. Try to appease them until I get there.
Thank you, my lord. That's 20 years of my life. Get your hands off.
That's not good. Let's make sure that we head back to Boschkar, because I think we need to stop some commandos from doing something foolish. And considering we are now the first commander, they should definitely listen to us, shouldn't they? Works. Little jetpack. Moving along quite nicely. We're getting quite close to level 70 already. Well, sure, that was going to take a little bit longer. Now then. What's going on here?
You did not turn back. This is your second warning. Safe journey.
Excuse me?
I hope your journey is safe and pleasant as well.
The shuttle master expects you.
Thank you, my lord. What a mess. It looks like their bark was worse than their bite. They haven't broken much. Now, how's the ritual coming along? Have you discovered what you need to do?
I have.
I need to find a Gormak.
Tell me what you can. I've been studying the Voss for 20 years, and I think I understand 2 words. The Nightmare Lands, I understand. But you need to find a dream-walking Gormak and activate a dream rock in order to fight nightmares?
Yeah, that's about it. And yeah, it's kind of like we've done before. Yeah.
Can you help me?
Look, I'm sorry, I can't wrap my head around this. A dream-walking, nightmare-fighting Gormak. What would that be?
You've seen Jedi and Sith do things?
I don't know what you're trying to do, let alone where to find one that can do it.
So obviously we need a Force-using
My
Gormak.
understanding is that dream walking is a Force ritual. Does that help?
Not much.
But
here's what I can tell you. The Gormak hate the Voss, and they absolutely do not use the Force.
Well, maybe one of them does.
They refer to Voss mystics as nightmares, and the closest things they have to mystics socially are their shamans. End chapter, end book.
So, about those shamans?
What do you mean the shamans are like the mystics socially?
Just that. They don't have the special abilities of the mystics, but they're sort of spiritual leaders.
Oh.
Wait, what's this? There is one obscure Gormak legend of a shaman who visited strange places in his sleep. It's a shot in the dark, but the shamans have a meeting stone deep in Gormak lands. Perhaps if you dreamwalk nearby, you may locate a fellow walker. I'm
Very
sorry
well.
I can't help you more, my lord. This Force business is, no offense, insane.
That is why you are not a real Sith. Don't worry. I'll deal with it. I always have dealt with it. So where are these lands? Okay, so we've got the Chamber of Cleansing here. And the Gormak Wall. So I guess first we're going to explore this southern area. Trying to find that Gormak. The dream walking Gormak. Perhaps it's kind of like the force using Jawa that we met on Tatooine. That totally did not exist. Yes. Never existed in the first place.
Paths are currently open for business.
Was a ruse. Take it right. We're getting there. Okay, looks like a little bit of Gormak sabotage we can pick up there. Welcome to the Gormak Lands outpost. Apparently an Imperial outpost. It's kind of interesting because they don't really like having us here. What's this? Oh, we can get the title. Dunk. Then. Lieutenant Quor, I believe you want to speak to me.
I'm glad you're here, my lord. I've just received important news from our spies.
Is that so?
We've uncovered a hidden Jedi outpost in the cliffs not far from here. They don't know we found them yet.
Oh, then ready your men
Jedi
for an
must be
attack.
dealt with immediately.
I'm sorry. I can't send troops out there. My commander has really tied my hands on this one.
I must do everything
I'm not allowed
around
to
here.
initiate an attack. The higher-ups say we can't breach the supposed peace. I've been told it's important to keep the Voss happy. But this is a special circumstance. Surely something can be done.
Well, then I'll handle it.
The
quietly.
Jedi will regret ever coming to Voss, and the natives won't ever know.
I don't envy them having to face you in a closed space.
Mhm.
They'll wish we never found them. Of course, if you find anything that hints at the Jedi's activities, Captain Maria will want to see it.
Very well. Let's see what I can do. Now then. Helsin Fall.
Who is in command here? I need information on the Gormak ship.
I'm in command of this outpost. I can tell you of the ship. My second-in-command led a strike force to the construction site. They could not breach its shields.
Why?
What stopped them? Too many Gormak? Automated defenses?
Otalde, speak of your battle at the ship construction site.
My commandos attempted to reach the shield generators.
Mhm.
The Gormak were organized and waiting, led by one they call their king, Joko. They were too many and too entrenched. We were forced to turn back.
So they are
So
organized
when do
now.
Gormak plan defenses? They're brutes.
Joko
Yeah.
has united them. This has never happened before. The ship is nearly finished. It will be capable of attacking Voss Ka by air.
The generators surround the ship. Many Gormak will defend them. Take these.
What are these?
Once the shield is down, plant the charges
Ah,
on the
the
ship.
charges.
That will keep it from the stars.
Alright. That will work. Here we go. So we've got some shield generators to deal with. Those are all the way down here. But perhaps we will head to the Chamber of Cleansing first because of the dream walking. Might give us some more information. Yes. Because we have a Gormak shaman to find. I'm hoping that we can find him here. Kem. Deal with it. Nothing like killing some wildlife on this planet. Lovely, more reputation. La, 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 la. Oh, pom, 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 pom. Guess this is the Gormak. Look, it's so close to our outpost. That seems unwise. Very unwise. Okay, so we have fire, tech, and cyber. Cyber seems a bit weird. Kem, why am I not getting healed? There we go. You're supposed to heal me before yourself. Foolish one. Now, let us perform the Dreamwalk ritual. Find the Dreamwalking Gormak. If we can. Don't see anyone. Some bones. Oh, there you are. I know Voss.
I need your help to heal me.
Yes.
Help me, or I will tell your friends about your dream-walking ability.
And then you would die, Herdrick. Good. Very well.
What kind of exchange did you have in mind?
Indeed. You want to take to the stars? That's so.
Help me complete my ritual, and I will get you through Voskar and into space. We have an agreement, then. The ritual must take place in the Nightmare Lands. I'll meet you there.
Excuse me? What do you mean you can't? Free. So you're locked up in the Gormak prison. And he wanted us to just leave him. Maybe he was afraid he'd be executed, especially if we told them. Maybe he would have only been imprisoned if he wasn't imprisoned already, but because it's the combination of him talking about sailing the skies, going into space, and him being a dreamwalker, that would have push them over the edge to really kill them. And that could be. What are you doing here? Andronicos. Where's my field supplies?
I'll do it. I'm honored that you asked.
I will perform according to your exacting specifications, Master.
Alright, 2V, alright. You had better. Now, if I remember correctly, there was another quest around here that we saw when we were flying over it in our Skyhopper. A little droid. There it is. The recon droid. What do you have for me? Gormak raiding party. Retrieve stolen supplies, stolen speeders, and defeat members of the Gormak raiding party in the northern Gormak lands. So that should be around here. Yes, that's right around the corner. Oh, and a bonus mission. No bonus mission? Okay. Ah, there it is. 15 of them. Easy. Down. So they've been stealing Imperial supplies, not just Voss supplies. They were intelligent. They would have started working with the Imperials against the Voss. I think there's plenty of Imperials who would do... oh, would assist them, just not directly. Kind of play both sides. There we go. Boonk. So much for the supplies. That takes care of the speeder. Just need to kill some more Gormak. Three more. Oh wait, oh boy. Gotcha! One more please. One more. We'll grab the elite. That should be nice. Pop that on there. Tactical accelerant? Oh, increased fire damage, right. He's going to be dead before he can even use that. Yep. Lure out a tech and grab his codes. Okay. So that brings us up here. Here, the weakling first. Oh, too easy. What is this? Some kind of tech cache? Oh, lovely. Guards. Just what I've always wanted. No, they just want us to deal with the surveillance here. Oh. Sure. How do we do this? How do we sabotage this tower? Are we from the other end? Ah, yeah, there's a console that we can use. Yeah, I know you're smacking your silly little sword at me. But you're dead. We're gaining quite a bit of reputation. I just need to lure out the spy master. That's going to be over here. This is cost overlook. Right, yeah, I think this is the location of one of the world bosses. Ooh, some fungus. Can get some nice mushroom soup. There's a spy. I need the spy. I need the spy master. Not the slaves. Guess they dragged an Imperial soldier this way. Oh, and to think these elites were so much harder when the game first came out. We'd get very close to possibly dying if you did this at the appropriate level. You're gonna make me walk all the way back. Right. But not today. Well, not now at least. Okay, so we've got settling scores. That's the Jedi outpost that we need to deal with. That's fine.
This what you wanted?
Kind of, Andronicus. But you get me some
Solo jobs.
Good. You won't get lonely. And the Sharas. Some more, please. Ooh, quite a few color crystals here. Some diamond as well. Time to deal with these Jedi. These weaklings. Servants. Very good. So we need to find 2 Jedi generals. Which shouldn't take that long. Ooh. It's a Jedi Seeker. Seeker? You found me. see, there is our first general. Good. Oh yes. Power. Unlimited. Power. We'll get our hands on the plans. Foolish republics. Hello. Where do you come from? Rise, evil one.
Master.
Ja de ans alfrost no job. Diabulus afstop fara.
More. There's going to be the last general that we need. Level 70. Hello. Excuse you. Don't suppose we get anything nice at 70. Not really. Bolt Rush might actually be more useful for us than Phase Walk. Lightning, increase alacrity. Whirlwind's okay as well, but I don't think we'll use that. There we go. So we're just gonna move that over to Volt Rush. Deals damage, leaves us feeling energized. Energized effect can stack up to 3 times. Each one increases the Volt Rush damage by 30%. There's 3 charges. In addition, its damage is increased by 10%. Okay. Sure. We'll see how it works. It does less damage than most of the other abilities, though. It is instant. Does less damage than shock. There's a 9.8 second cooldown. Jeez. You only get that for 5 seconds, and the cooldown is 9.8 seconds. Or is it because of the 3 charges that you can use, and the cooldown has to do with the recharging instead, and not being able to use it? That would make more sense. So you can just blast 3 of those very rapid succession. It is a nutrient fiber, but I think all of the bio stuff here is a bit too low level for us.
Perfection is my goal, Master.
It better be. It better be 2BR8. Now, we have 4 shield generators to destroy And we have a Gormak to save. Ugh. Guess that is the ship that they're working on. They want to use to get out of here. Oh, it's not. It's the cannon. These Gormak creatures carry the faint scent of the Force. I thought the Gormak didn't use the Force. Interesting. Very interesting. No, then. Let's try this. It's okay. Gormak 1. What is Gormak 1? Gormak 1. Oh, that's this location. So this outpost is called Gormak. Oh, that's good. Can I destroy the... Oh, there's one. You are a weapons master. You died very quick for a master. Yeah, energized only pushes Volt Rush further. It's not that great. That's alright. Can't be. I just wanted to jump out. There we go. Didn't want to walk the whole way. I don't know. Volt Rush feels weak. It really does. Like it's supposed to be buffing itself quite a bit, but it doesn't feel like it. Oh, hello. Silly shaman. It's nice having an instant ready, but maybe use it if shock isn't available or something. But shock is a cooldown of like 6 seconds. I must be missing something with Volt Rush, because even with the 30% bonus, it just feels weak. Yeah. I mean, sure, you could try weaving it in, but it just doesn't do it. I would have preferred another passive buff. go. One over there and there. And then that should take care of the shield generators. One more. You need some better guards, Gormak. Yeah. 90. Boonk. Now to plant some charges on the ship that they're working on. Boom? No boom? Okay, second set of charges. Find a safe spot for detonation. Will do. It should be far enough. And beep. That works. Easy. Okay, so that takes care of that ship. Now let's free a Gormak. It feels off, but I guess we have to.
Master, please don't deactivate
To be alright. How dare you? Here's another.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Sketch. A sniper. Actually died. Huh. Now then. To die to such weak enemy must be so insulting. No. Okay. Good. You more. Let's just cleanse this place. I guess you could theoretically keep using it. Like 5 seconds is also the duration of the buff that you get, so Could keep the buff chain going. Because maybe then build would be interesting, because that would leave you with like 60% increase, which it needs to compete with shock. There should be one more. Yes. Alright then, it's the guard chief. Cut it out. Stop throwing all of that freezing stuff at me. You won't like me when I'm carbon frozen. There. Ah, there you are. Deep, 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 deep. Of course I do. I have not lied.
I am supposed to go to the Nightmare Lands and use a rock.
Good. The Dream Rock.
Dreamwalking is what you do when you use the Voss corruption to walk in your dreams.
Yes. You don't like it. Oh. But you made a promise. Then we'll be quick.
Hopefully this won't take too long.
Good. Let's protect ourselves from the nightmares. How are we going to protect ourselves from the nightmares?
My lord, Rule Jofin here, Imperial Diplomatic Service.
Yes.
Atelis Callis tells me you're working with the Gormak. Anything to stop them from shooting out people on sight, eh?
And your point?
You didn't call me just to congratulate me on my choice of allies.
Ah, well, nothing gets by you, does it?
No.
When it comes to the Gormak, the Voss aren't very understanding. They wouldn't even allow us to keep one for research here on the station. The point is, be careful. When it comes to the Gormak, you never know.
Never know what?
Why do I still hear your voice?
My apologies, sir. Yes, I am finished.
Good.
Good luck, my lord. And thank you for your time.
Goodbye, Rul Jofin. Ooh, influence with Cam has increased to 26. He's getting strong. Okay, with that horse. Get strong. Oh, hello. Someone drop his shake claw here. He's doesn't seem house trained. But well, he makes for some excellent nutrient gel and has some nice parasitic microorganisms in him. And then there's the Marvel cyborgs. They've been enhanced with all kinds of cyborg implants. I guess. Yeah, we should head back to the outpost skyline. We have some stuff to turn in. Now, where are we? La-di-da-di-da. So much for Gormak. Sabotage. Holy moly, that was like 10% of our level. Jeez.
I found these while I was clearing out the Jedi outpost.
Yep.
This looks like part of the Jedi's defensive strategy for Voss.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get this to my superiors immediately.
Excellent.
Through these plans and annihilating their base, you've struck a real blow against the Jedi. They'll be too busy trying to rebuild to interfere much with our truce with the Voss.
Excellent.
Nice work.
I hate to think of it as work. Taking care of the Jedi is fun.
Fun? If you say so. But I'm glad you handled them instead of us.
Well, that is because you are an Imperial troop, and we've seen time and time again the Imperial troops are weak. Very, very weak. Telson Fa. We dealt with the shields.
The explosion shook the ground. The Gormak
And the
surely
ship.
know their ship will never fly. Now is our chance to strike a Jokul, their leader.
Where is
Send a
he?
strike team ahead. They will need your help. Jokul retreated to his stronghold. He has taken some of our wounded with him.
What kind of defenses does it have? How many Gormak will be guarding it?
The strongest Gormak will guard the king with technology and monstrosities.
Ah, lovely.
The second
Monstrosities,
will
my
will
favorite.
join your assault inside.
Good. Good. Ooh. The mission terminal has some quests for us. Interesting. What is this? Signal fires. Set fire to the guard towers. Okay. Sure. That's easy enough. So we're actually going to have to go back there. Back south, so we've got a ways to go. I'm glad that we can at least destroy some guard towers along the way. Would be a boring long trip otherwise. Such a weird ship, this. Such a weird ship. It even sounds weird. Like, what is this supposed to do? Is this like a spy craft of some sort? You're trying to gauge... Oh, trying to listen in on all these conversations around us? Is that what the radar dish is for? And it's still a little slow. Ooh. Dang. Oh, we actually got some new gauntlets. That's good. Let's get rid of some junk. We are getting quite full. Okay, we're very close to the guard towers. I guess these things are the guard towers. They don't really look like towers. They look like some kind of mech turned into a tower. Like the legs of a mech being forced to just stay in place. But at least if it rains, you won't get wet because it has a nice umbrella top. Okay. Melishish. Set fire. One down. Surely you would have seen me coming. So these are not Marwar but Chris Fangs. I think they're the same species. Maybe the Marwar are the captive version of these creatures? Good. Well. Excellent. Now to get to the last one. Good. There. You're gonna make me walk back to turn that in. Oh. We better deal with the king then. So we'll go south here. Move over here a little bit. We're slowly getting there. I think it's underneath the cannon. You're supposed to find the king. I guess that's going to take care of this joint effort of the Gormak and turn them back into small little tribes. Much less of a risk. There we are. Hello there. Oh, hello there. General Kenobi. There's this huge building underneath here, but we just get to go right. Works for me. Oh no. It is the elevator boss. See, Cam's having issues. He's already trying to get off and is not realizing that there's a wall in front of him. You okay, Cam? Oh, hello. Guess we got here in the nick of time. Don't tell me you were having difficulty with these, swtor. Really?
Just follow my orders. We'll finish off the Gormak soon enough.
The bulk of the Gormak horde are in the passages ahead.
Right.
They will rush to the defense of their king. We should eliminate Joko's potential reinforcements. Many commandos would die in the cave-in, but so would the Gormak.
Very well. Collapse the cage.
Let's destroy as many of the Gormak as we can.
We will join you again when it is done.
Because having these Voss lose a few more of their commandos is not that bad a thing. It means that they'll be less of a threat to us, and perhaps, in their weakness, even more inclined to join us. There's a ripper. Oh, it's a blaster rifle. Alright. Killing all the Gormak. Wiping them out from existence. Dealt with. Little bit over here. Pop, says the gas tank. Gotcha.
Teufel atraus.
You've resisted the urge for Valorous. I think you'll be resisting that a lot longer. Yeah.
Were last to cave-ins. The Gormak reserves were crushed.
Good. Good. And at least we won't have these reinforcements coming in from behind. Gotcha. So much for storming the stronghold. Now to get our audience with the king. Oh, Mr. Eliminator, were you afraid I would forget about you? Don't worry. There is plenty of lightning to go around. What do we have? So we have 3 weak bodyguards and Joker himself. Yes, I did.
You will never reach the stars. The mystics have seen your failure. A Gormak dares to speak as if he has a mystic's knowledge. This is sacrilege.
He's just mounting.
It's nothing. An idle threat.
And how do you
Visions are a
know?
sacred gift given only to mystics. They are not given to beasts like him.
Oh? And how did you get cursed?
Where did you get this power? How do you use it?
The Dark Heart again.
The Dark Heart is an evil place. All who go near it are driven mad. No one returns from there.
So there were outsiders here. You cursed. Somehow. Lo, 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 lo.
Teufel atraus.
Much for the king.
I'll
I'm calling the
kill
shots
you when
here.
I'm done with you. Until then, you'll do as I say.
Oh no, mi viscon comprenir so kang.
Would be so sure. You find the thing more powerful than Gormak or Voss or outsiders. Sends nightmares to punish.
You have power. Stop complaining and use it.
You must die. Very good.
If death is what you want, you can have it.
Finally.
We will report Kotolday's death and your victory to Telson Fall.
Good.
You should report to your people in Voss Ka as well. Go with our gratitude.
Good. Return to the outpost and then return to Voshka to have a chat with Darth Seraphim. Because we have obviously dealt a crushing blow to the Gormak here. And the Voss had better be thankful. Very thankful. As in giving us their firstborn child thankful.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
There. Yeah, we're moving along nicely here. So we've had our encounters in the temple, we've had some nice stuff in the Gormak lands, and then I guess the Dark Heart is going to be next. Makes sense to me. Oh, there's crafting trainers over here. That's good to know. Might pop by there because we do have our crafting above the 350 mark.
Miss me.
If that's what you deem best.
I'm honored that you asked.
But we don't have any recipes that are currently yellow, so we might be able to pick up a few recipes from there. Let's do this. Maybe do that before we head to Darth Seraphim. That might be a good idea. So we'll just pop along here, and we're inside of the Alien Enclave Market. They also carry speeders, apparently.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
Actually not that expensive.
Appreciate your business.
Onwards. The Judicial Quarter. There is a quest here.
Please wait. We have questions.
What kind?
We know nothing of you. Tell us the Empire's purpose here.
We want you to join us.
Your people have a power we've never seen before. We want that power.
We benefit you? Interesting.
Do you know the Republic? Can you tell us about them?
The Republic will lead you on a path of pain and loss. They will ruin your world.
Disturbing words. Very disturbing. We will trust the wisdom of the three. But thank you for your knowledge. We will remember.
Good. Good. Remember indeed. Remember what we said. And join us. The Empire will eventually rule the galaxy. Let's see. Armor mech, arms tech. We need biochem. There we go. Okay, adrenals we can skip. We've got the cell grafts. So 350 implants, which is tier 132. Map packs, yes. What about stims? The hyper battle versatile stim, yes, please. That should do it for now. What do we need? We need some Myo stims. Is there a vendor here? Cruise skill trade vendor, yes. Myo stim, please. It also gives us the opportunity to clean up all of this junk that we picked up. So we have a lot of it. Much better. Myo stim. The 600, so we can easily get 100 of those. 60,000 creds. Okay. Be well. Let's make some mutagenic cell grafts.
Is my goal, Master.
Well, good. It had better be. Because you know what I'll be doing if you are not perfect to the R8. You might get wiped once more. So with droids in Star Wars are kind of interesting. They are not really supposed to have like a personality, but they start to get a personality after a few months. So usually around the 3-month mark, they are starting to get more and more of a personality because they can remember so many events. And that is also why most of the droids actually get a memory wipe after a few months, so that they will stay functioning the way that they were originally.
News of your victory preceded you. The entire city is talking of it.
As they
Voss
should
are
be.
doubly impressed that you destroyed the ship and killed this Gormak king. The fools are entirely convinced you were the agent of their prophecy. Well done indeed.
Yes, but there is more to the vision.
Samaro said something about bringing new wisdom.
Which could mean anything. It might even refer to Voss joining the Empire. It's nothing. Samaro has already asked for an audience with you. The gentleman you wish to speak with has returned, emissary.
The Gormak ship has been destroyed. They shall not reach the stars. You are the one from the vision.
That I am.
We have heard the report of your battle with Jokul. They are troubled. Gormak are not mystics. They have no visions. This is the new wisdom the prophecy foretold. It lies in the dark heart.
And you want me to go to this dark
You expect
heart?
me to find out what gave him his power?
It is dangerous, but the mystics have spoken. The dark heart is an evil place deep within the Nightmare Lands. We are forbidden to go there. We do not know what it holds. You must return to us with this knowledge.
It would be an honor.
You have our gratitude.
Well done. One final move, and Voss will be ours.
That it shall.
It won't be simple. Even the most powerful Sith have not made it far into the dark heart.
Then I will succeed with no trouble.
So there's nothing to be concerned about.
The power of the dark side is overwhelming there. Strong enough that it drives even Sith mad. Dark Lord Murbek Gen dwells on the edge of the dark heart, studying its power. He alone has managed to withstand the madness.
If he can,
Seek him in the Nightmare
we
Lands.
can.
He must know a way for you to defend yourself from the dark power.
We'll find out. Let us grab our little ship. Not a little. our little skyhopper. Make our way. So that's going to be on the eastern side of the map, I believe. Yes. So we're heading for Gen's Overlook to find the mad Sith Lord. But is he truly mad? Or is he in fact a genius? And his genius is just so out there that people just cannot understand. Yes, tell us. Well done. Well done.
Whatever I can do for the Empire.
Good. Down to the judicial quarters. We should take a left around here. Yes. Guess we're not the only one heading to the Dark Heart. First. Oh my. The Nightmare Lands. Welcome to the Boneyard. Punchblight Path. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Quite a few enemies here, and they're all corrupted, it looks like. Yep. Possessed Gormaks. Something has taken over their mind. Interesting. Let's see. Can we pick up a few quests here? It's like Apprentice Solrak has something for us. Help you. Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason you came to me?
Oh, your master expects you to die here.
My sincerest apologies.
We need to find some artifacts for the Lord. We can do that. Covetous. What's this? Project Chimera. Locate a survey station. We'll do that. I'm going to leave the heroic here for a bit because we are running at the near the end of the stream, and doing the heroic.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
Probably run out before next time. Let's see. We need to talk to Murbeck again. It's like there's also another one, Dr. Olcap, tapping the corruption. Thought I heard something.
Thinks he's so clever pretending to be interested in the secrets of the Dark Heart. He doesn't appreciate the genius of my work. How intricate the dark powers are.
Indeed.
I do the important work on Voss. Who in the Emperor's name are you?
I am a Sith
I'm
Lord.
here on Imperial business. I need to enter the Dark Heart.
Sith. They think they know power. But you cannot understand what true power is until you've been to the Dark Heart.
I think you do not understand what true power is if it stands in front of you.
Shatter your mind into 1,000 pieces. It takes hours of meditation every day for me to keep my mind intact.
Well, obviously it's not working.
Really, you could put those hours to better use.
I will harness the power here, and with it I will bring the galaxy to its knees for the Emperor. Then I shall. Who are you? What do you want?
Tell me how to endure the power here.
I pulled this shard from the belly of the Dark Heart. Madness calls to it. There are 2 ways to defend your mind.
What are these?
Carry it with you while you carve a path of destruction through the denizens of the Nightmare Lands.
This shard will stop the dark power from consuming my mind.
No, of course not. The hatred and agony of your victims will charge the shard.
Alright.
Then you must channel the shard's power into a Varanticus. The Varanticus will become an embodiment of madness. Killing it will grant you mastery over that aspect of the dark power.
And the other option?
What's the second method?
There are shrines in the Nightmare Lands. Jedi in origin. There you could draw out and destroy the madness within the shard. Not as elegant a solution, but it should work. So, will you slaughter beasts or seek the shrines?
Slaughter it is.
Murder and mayhem await. Very good. Yes, you will make an excellent specimen for my research. Return to me when you're finished. I will make sure the protective ritual is complete.
Excellent. So he has definitely gone mad. I'm not sure how much that has actually protected him, to be incredibly honest. Let's see, there's probably another person inside here. Yes, Dr. Olka.
Lem, stop chewing on... Do I need to get out the penalty collar?
You might.
Apologies, my lord. Lem here wandered too far into the Nightmare Lands, went completely mad. Now he's helping me perfect my new vaccine. A remarkable specimen, but tedious company.
A vaccine?
What's this vaccine you're working on?
Just a little inoculation I've been cooking up.
To do what?
Clinical trials of the vaccine have been promising. My serum repels the Nightmare Land's degenerative effects and boosts pain tolerance.
Useful.
All my formula requires is the catalyst. Sap from a very special tree in the Nightmare Lands. Unfortunately, the sap is a delicacy of the local raid population. Something to wash down all those troops they've been snacking on.
Isn't there an
Why don't you
alternative?
just use the sap from a different tree?
No other tree has been corrupted so thoroughly. Its sap has all kinds of unique properties. My vaccine will allow us to one-up the Republic and establish a solid foothold in the Nightmare Lands. Surely you have nothing to fear from the Nightmare Lands.
He's copying him,
If you can get
exactly.
that sap, you're welcome to a complimentary dose of my serum.
Very well.
I'd say we've come to an agreement.
One more thing. Constant exposure to the corrupted sap has changed the raid, mutated them into something worse.
We'll deal
They're a
with it.
constant threat to our operations. If
Oh,
you were
well.
to thin their numbers, I'm sure you'd be compensated.
Very well. Doesn't sound all that difficult, to be honest. We need to find some... Let's do the artifacts for a bit. Over here, so we'll do covetous.
I seem to have outdone myself, Master. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Might accidentally progress the story quest a bit because there's lots of Chris Fangs around here. Okay. Should be around here. Oh, there it is. Well done, Tavis. Well done. This should be easy enough. Okay, so there's one. And they drop them too. This is going to go quick. You killed Ken. Oh, so we're halfway already. No drops. Five. Seven, and then we just need to kill 2 more before we pick up another artifact. Actually have to see them. Okay. $71. And there's our last artifact. That went very, very smooth. Guess Lord Gormak will be pleased. There is something over here as well. A little location. Oh, it's the Chris Vangley. No, it's the Walk of the Masters. That explains why we can very easily just walk around here. After all, we are a master. You might be a master of evil, still nonetheless. Then Lord Gormak, it would appear your apprentice has passed.
Your apprentice told me you wanted these artifacts.
What apprentice? Oh, you mean to say you saw Solrock, and he was alive? I didn't think he'd survive the Nightmare Lands for a moment, let alone persuade someone of your esteem to help him. Perhaps I misjudged the pathetic creature.
No, you didn't.
He's probably dead by now. Forget him.
A weakling to the end, just as I supposed. Thank you for the artifacts.
Good. You are welcome. Yeah, I think that's where we'll be calling it for today. I think we've made quite a bit of progress on Voss here today. That's pretty nice. And then next time we will wrap up our adventures on Voss. So that's going to be fun. You can see that next week. And that's going to be on Sunday again as usual. So I want to thank you all for joining me this segment of Voss, the Old Republic. I hope you had fun. I'll see you again next time. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.